it is not the job of the President of the United States to make a claim when we haven't even agreed that this is a matter which requires his intervention. I mean, with the greatest of respect to the American President, he has no idea about the ground situation. He has no idea about what's happening here. Till a few days back, he said that this is not for him to look into, and now he's congratulating both countries trying to be a global peacemaker. And I think this is beyond him. I strongly object to the fact that the US President is saying that he has sorted out the conversation between two countries. I think President Trump does not understand the importance of difference between back-channel talks or informal diplomacy or clandestine diplomacy or overt diplomacy.
You think this is typical Trump overreach?
This is typical Trump overreach. This is typical Trump overreach at a time when he does not have a mandate to do so. And I think it becomes incumbent right now for the government to start the press conference, which we were promised at 5:30. If this was a calibrated announcement, which I do not know anything about, then really we will hear, we will go, Republic will go by what our Prime Minister says. Republic will go by what the Foreign Secretary of India says and what the Indian forces says. It is wrong for Donald Trump to go out and make an announcement, but this is typical.
And the fact that he's saying, and the fact, Arnav, he's saying that overnight negotiations, while we had the worst of fighting between the two sides.
Where are the negotiations overnight? Where are the negotiations overnight? Who has mandated him to have those negotiations overnight? Last night we were pummeling them back after they tried to send their drones. Last night there were people in Firozpur who were injured. Last night there were 36 places where they tried to do incursions, and we have hit them back. And a ceasefire is not a phone call. It is not like one of those things that happen on WhatsApp. I mean, Donald Trump should get real about the situation. I will completely go by what my government says.
And Trump has failed for the 5 months with Russia and Ukraine.
But that's not the point.
He has announced 4 times.
Trump is too eager. Trump is jumping the gun, and I do not believe that this can be the kind of announcement that can be taken seriously as an announcement, and that's why I came on air to say this.
Yes, this is an update from India. For some days now, or for some weeks, there have been issues going on between India and Pakistan. And it's actually happening in my location, the state I'm staying, you understand, because they have common border between India and Pakistan, you understand. So this update is raw, it's not a fake news, it's a live, very, very reality show, you understand. Now, this man in white, as you heard him speaking, you notice that he's very, very angry, you understand, because since how many weeks that this thing have been going on, it's today that Trump, President of USA, tweeted that he had a phone call between the both countries, which is Indian and Pakistan, probably their prime ministers, and they have agreed to cease fire. Heavy blown this thing. Even most African students here, some of them have ran to another state, booked their flights. Some are already planning on how to, evacuate. It's not a small thing. You want to go. Some from different African country, African students, some are in panic. But then I believe the situation will become very soon. Now, the man in white speaking very aggressively is actually addressing Trump. Why would Trump come online to tweet that the both countries have agreed to cease fire, whereas Trump is not in India to confirm or see the situation? That is his own aggression. Are you getting it now? See, I just want to update you guys that this is the situation report coming from India. Imagine Ukraine and Russia, Gaza and Hamas. I don't know what is going on between US and Canada. Third World War, Then when you come to homeland, which is in Nigeria, Fulani, and also doing the conventional way again between indigenous people. So I don't know, maybe it's with the Third World War they want to start or anything, but I pray that everybody will be